My aunt is obsessed with short dramas, convinced some CEO is gonna fall for her, a 48-year-old post-menopausal divorced maid. So when the CEO got drugged, she was ready to go cure him, and I had to literally beg on my knees to stop her. It worked. She backed off. But the next day, some 50-year-old woman stepped in and cured him instead, and the CEO actually married her. My aunt was so furious, she lured me to the top of a building and shoved me off. If you hadn't stopped me, the young master would have married me. You ruined my shot at true love and a happy retirement. When I opened my eyes again, I was back to the day the CEO got drugged.
Xinyi, I just saw the young master head back to his room. Looks like he got drugged. He's in there suffering. I need to get to him before whoever did this.
Once I cure him, he'll fall for me. Ha 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 ha, I'm gonna be the lady of this house. Hearing my aunt's excited voice, all the pain and suffocation faded. My blurry vision locked right onto her shiny, greasy face. Last time around, I knew rich families were dangerous waters, not a place for people like us. So I got on my knees and begged her not to go. She didn't get it at all. Instead, she threw me off that building. This time, I'll let her chase her rich guy fantasy. Why are you looking at me like that? Don't even think about stopping me. I smiled and said, Auntie, go for it. Go get your true love and your happy retirement. I won't stand in your way. Now that's my good nephew. I watched her walk into Fusinan's room, then timed it perfectly and ran downstairs to the banquet to find the lady of the house, bawling my eyes out. Ma'am, my aunt is missing. I'm so worried about her. My crying drew the attention of everyone around us. Has anyone seen my aunt? She's shorter than me, a maid in her 40s. Mrs. Fu shot me a look and muttered to the butler, keeping old maids around is nothing but trouble. Go find her. The guests joined me and the butler searching everywhere. We checked every single spot. Nothing. Eventually, everyone ended up outside Fusinan's bedroom door, and then they heard it. Those sounds coming from inside. Every single face went weird. Mrs. Fu glared at me. Someone probably just walked into the wrong room. There's no way my son would be with some old maid. Absolutely ridiculous.
But we've searched everywhere. Could my aunt have gone outside?
Mrs. Fu just wanted to get rid of me. How should I know? Go look yourself. I did exactly that. Ran out and called the cops. The guests still wouldn't leave. They all wanted to stick around and watch the drama. The cops came and skipped the room entirely, going straight for the security footage. All the guests followed, acting like they were deeply concerned. When everyone saw the footage, Fusinan stumbling into his room, my aunt knocking with a hangover remedy, then getting yanked inside, the looks on their faces were absolutely priceless. Mrs. Fu looked like she'd swallowed a fly, shooting daggers at me. I pinched my thigh and choked out, Ma'am, you have to stand up for my aunt! Mrs. Fu balled up her fists. If it weren't for all these people, she would have already slapped me. Things had gotten this far. My aunt had basically locked herself into the Fu family. Every time they tried to fire her, she dropped to her knees in front of Mrs. Fu, crying that she and her nephew had nowhere to go. Mrs. Fu thought we were genuinely homeless, so she bossed us around and dumped the hardest, dirtiest work on us. I couldn't take it anymore. I begged my aunt multiple times to quit. Even living in a shack while I worked and studied would have been better than being humiliated every single day. But my aunt said, what do you know? The more a woman has suffered, the more a CEO will feel for her. This is step 1 to finding true love. Easy for her to say. She dumped all the dirty work on me and I was the one getting smacked around. Last time, the one who cured Fusinan was Mrs. Fu's best friend, Tang Jinglin, a wealthy widow. Mrs. Fu had no choice but to accept her, but she could have crushed us like nothing. So I had to blow this up as publicly as possible to make sure my aunt actually got her man. Word of mouth from the guests wasn't enough. I quietly sent the security footage to a gossip account. Overnight, the Fu Corp CEO's drunken scandal was trending everywhere. Everyone was clowning on the Fu family. Mr. and Mrs. Fu were already losing it. And then my aunt showed up the next morning covered in hickeys, kneeling and begging them to accept her. Fusinan actually said he'd take responsibility. Mr. and Mrs. Fu were grinding their teeth, but with the whole internet watching, they had no choice but to say yes. Mrs. Fu insisted on keeping it low-key, just sign the papers, no wedding. Fusinan only cared about being with my aunt, so he didn't care. My aunt wasn't thrilled about it, but she played sweet and gave Mr. and Mrs. Fu a bow. As long as I can be with Sinan, nothing else matters. Mom, I'll take great care of you and Dad. Mr. Fu turned away, face in his hands. Don't call me Dad. Mrs. Fu's expression went dark. I'm barely 2 years older than you. Don't call me Mom. Just call me Ma'am, like before. Sure, Mom. My aunt grabbed my hand with one hand and Fu Sinan's with the other. Xinyi, Sinan is your uncle now, and those are your grandpa and grandma. Go say hi. The whole Fu family stared at me with the same look. Good news? The only son finally has an heir. Bad news. Not biological. And already 17. That clueless aunt of mine. They were forced to accept her, but they're not about to accept me. I politely said, I'll stick with the same names as before. I'm used to it. Mrs. Fu let out a cold laugh. At least the nephew has more sense than the aunt. But then I dropped the bomb. I also want to transfer my household registration here. Mrs. Fu slammed the table. Letting Sinan marry your aunt is embarrassing enough. And now you want to move in? Are you trying to completely destroy this family's reputation? I reasoned with her calmly. Ma'am, you've already accepted my aunt. If you send me back to fend for myself, people are going to talk about that too. But if you take me in and enroll me in the best private school, everyone will see just how generous the Fu family is. And I'll put in a good word for you and Mr. Fu with all my wealthy classmates. That's going to help Fu Corp land a lot of future deals. Mrs. Fu and Mr. Fu exchanged a look, thought it over, and nodded. Wow, since when are you this sharp? You got your registration transferred and talked them into sending you to a private school? I gave a dead smile. Had to be, or you were going to ship me off. My aunt waved it off. No way. I was going to get married first, then ask Sinan to put in a good word and get you a housekeeping job here so I could keep an eye on you. Didn't expect you to handle the registration yourself, but from now on, you better take care of me. Without me, none of this would have happened for you. Got it? I kept smiling, but my eyes went cold. I know, Auntie. I'll take good care of you. The signing only took a few minutes, but transferring the household registration across provinces took a whole month, and the school transfer couldn't happen until after that. My aunt didn't give me a second thought. She went right back to her thing with Fu Sinan, so I grabbed my backpack and headed to school. The teachers and students had all seen the trending posts. They acted sympathetic to my face, but were laughing behind my back. I didn't let it get to me. I paid attention in class and chased down the teacher whenever I didn't understand something. The teacher said with a smirk, "Oh, you're actually studying. Maybe you should take a shortcut like your aunt." I calmly put away my textbook. "Teacher, you're jealous of my aunt, aren't you?" The teacher's eyes went wide. "Excuse me? Why on earth would I be jealous of a woman like your aunt?" "Obviously, you're stuck with a balding old principal, but my aunt's man is tall, rich, and handsome. How could you not be jealous?" "How dare you say that?" He raised his hand to hit me.